Yo, what's up? My name is MOTi and today I'm answering questions about my label Zero Cool Records. My interns made the questions, so come on, let's do this. Well, Zero Cool is my label, obviously. Zero Cool is my label. I started the label some years ago because I wanted to have more freedom, and that's Zero Cool. There's two things. The first thing is that when I was just starting out, it was very difficult to sign your tracks to labels. And I'm not sure what the reason, or I kind of have an opinion on what the reason is. But I think one of the problems was that labels are always looking for artists with big profiles, or artists with success or whatever. And so the first reason why I started Zero Cool was to be a label that's open for anyone. It doesn't matter how many followers you have, it doesn't matter if you're Instagram famous or whatever. The most important thing is the music, and that's what's it all about. That was the first reason. The second reason why I started Zero Cool was that at some point I had the feeling the music I was making was just for other labels and for the A&Rs of other labels. So when I had the idea in my head and I started to create it and I started to in my opinion it was almost finished, and I sent it out for a release, and then it's like, yeah, but this is the sound of now, so you should make it more like this, because this is the sound. And I was done with that. I just wanted to release whatever I wanted to release, and of course it's always good to have a second opinion, especially on quality, but I think on creativity, you need to have all the you need to do anything you want to do. Well, like I said, it's quite difficult when you just start out to get your track signed, because you don't get noticed. So Zero Cool stands for cool stands for having a lot of followers, and Zero Cool is obviously no follower, no big profile, So it's for anyone. You don't have to be cool to join the label. That sounds so bad, but that's the thing.
Is everything cool? Alright, what happened?
Why did I start Zero Deep? Well, at some point we are getting like 150 demos every week, so that's a lot to go through for me. But at some point there were so many deeper tracks and more housey tracks, tech house tracks that I really loved, really liked, and I really wanted to put out on a label. But just to don't confuse anyone, Zero Cool is more heavy, EDM-ish, future house, it's more clubby. House can be clubby as well, so maybe not the right description, but it's more powerful, let's say it like that. And I thought it was confusing to put in like more soft, deeper, techier tracks with the bangers, so that's why I split it up. Zero Cool for more the commercial kind of EDM sound, and Zero Deep for the more housey, techy sound. Well, I have two, so we can go anywhere we want to go, but I think the sound of now is a little bit more, how do you say that, spacey, vibey, so that's also the direction I'm going with my music. As for people signing to the label, of course that's always something that I keep in mind, but still I sign anything that I like. Well, we just reached 10k followers on Instagram for Zero Cool, so that's a little milestone for us. I think we want to get the quality up, so maybe we do a little bit less releases than we did in the last few years, but try to get the quality more up, and I think what's important thing for me that I want to improve is that I want to be a little bit more involved in A&R, because now I was just signing tracks or rejecting them. So I want to get a little bit more involved, like, I really like this track, maybe you have to change this, maybe you have to change that, and this makes it better, and then sign tracks. So, just get a little bit more into the A&R game.
Is everything cool? Alright, what happened? Is everything
I think James Ireland, All the Depth That I See, is one of my favorites. Gallardo has some good ones, Michael Mendoza, Kenneth G. We have so many good ones. Like, you know, it's a lot of good music on Zero Cool Music. Well, it's very cool. No. Well, it's my label. That's the difference. No, I think the difference is from many other labels is that it's reachable for anyone, for everyone who wants to release and you know and can't get their music out. And it's not like we just signed the shitty leftovers. You know, we signed pretty good music and. But there's a lot of good music that don't get listened to because you know you just end up on the pile and you know you never reach the ears of the person you want to reach, and I think with Zero Cool you have a decent chance. Well, we've built 3 studios here. One I'm using, and the other ones they're just there for people who want to work in it or who need it, or who we want to work with. Whatever, we don't rent them out. We just lend them out to people we want to work with. But I think the most important thing is that you have a home base where everyone can come. You can invite people. You can do writing camps. You can do a DJ set and record it. Do a live stream. And for me personally, it's very important to have a place to go to. And this is my work spot. This is where I invite people. This is where I collab with people. This is where I collab with writers. This is where I do my sessions. It's for me, it's the best thing that could have happened. And I advise anyone to have your own studio building. Create whatever you want to create. Of course, quality is important, but I always think like this, creativity is the most important thing. If you have a good idea and it sounds like shit, you can always make it sound better. If you have a bad idea and you make it sound good, it will still be a bad idea and it will still be shit. So I think the most important thing is always start at the initial idea of your track. Be creative. Don't make it too difficult. Think about mixing and getting everything right and everything mixed properly, mastered properly later. Focus on the idea first, because if you don't have a good idea, you're gonna be shit anyway. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section below. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me at MOTi Official or at ZeroCoolRec. Well, I think that's it for this time, and I see you guys next time. And please don't make the questions too hard, because let's keep it easy. Well, thanks everyone. Take care. Stay safe. Peace.